We're all set to bring you NBA action.
Here we go.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. To the paint, Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 11 feet away. And another basket for San Antonio.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
SGA, that's a two-pointer. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. And the Thunder pushing it up now.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Holmgren with the steal. Dort with the ball. Holmgren in the corner. 5 to shoot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Will it go? And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wembanyama's got 8.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
And the layup's good off the glass.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Fox.
Willis foul. First personal foul.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Stolen by Dort. Inside. From 6 feet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen.
The Spurs, 12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Pass to Hartenstein. And so Mark Dacknault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. To the middle. Pass to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wants to get it over to Dort and does.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Back to SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive coverage.
Pass to Champagny. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From deep, SGA. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. From deep, SGA. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Holmgren can't hit. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Vassell. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Champagny. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
To the inside. The kick out to Harper. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Substitution on the court.
1:03 left in the first half. San Antonio again missing. The Thunder leading by 6. Now SGA. He's got 11. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Back to Barnes. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That one drops for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6-point game. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Them one on Castle. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the '92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And it's SGA in the corner. That three off the mark. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs, trailing by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Back to Wembanyama. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Outside Williams. Here's Dort. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama outside. Fires the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder lead by 8. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And here's SGA. Pocket 4. Makes that one his 6th of the night. A very healthy 6 for 9.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Back to Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Down low, Vassell can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. And he commits the intentional foul. The Spurs making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the paint. Caruso with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Inside. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The kick out to Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
The Thunder shoot the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Thunder.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Joe. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
It's Joe on the wing. For Oklahoma City, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And that one falls for Joe.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points.
31.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 13-point game. No good on that one. And here now the Thunder. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Castle. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 15. Fox, no good. Williams looking around. And there it is for him.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
A three from Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Wiggins. Misses from short range. And the Spurs with possession. Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Mitch Johnson's stand now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pacing space style.
Outside, Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Outside Holmgren. Now Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed on the three.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Now Castle. Here is Wembanyama. No good. Now Holmgren. Fox with the rebound. Here's Champagny. Let's lose a three. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot.
Outside SGA.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. 14 feet away. Got it!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And stolen by Castle. In transition, here come the Spurs. Up top, Wembanyama. No good there. Oklahoma City leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here is Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Now Holmgren. Williams outside. And get the three. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game...
And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's T-shirt time, fans. Put your hands in the air and make some noise. One could be coming your way. Our promo team is looking to throw out some T-shirts.
Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Here's San Antonio now. Fox with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. The three, Vassell drains the triple.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Caruso. Dort outside. On the wing, Caruso. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Holmgren to halt the run. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the...
No, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice! You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following that last three-pointer by San Antonio.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to SGA. 6 to shoot. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark. San Antonio leading by 10. To the inside. And here's Wembanyama. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Pass to Champagny. From downtown. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Kicks it out to Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Here's Castle. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Dort outside. He drops it from range.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Fox. He's scoreless. Wembanyama screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Williams misses. Fox goes in. Holmgren with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Outside Wembanyama. There's the drive. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw in this game. And the technical free throw is good. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Devin Vassell has been on display for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Oklahoma City.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Spurs lead by 6. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Inside, Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And Williams punches it home.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you guys.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And it's Holmgren missing. San Antonio leading by 11. To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Holmgren outside. On the wing, Caruso. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Pass to Wembanyama. Can't cash it in from the high post. Thunder trail by 10. Dort outside. Back to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Down low. And Hartenstein slams it in.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Oklahoma City on D. Trailing by 5. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. On offense, here are the Thunder. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Williams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's 7 points for Jalen Williams.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Hardenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Goes back up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And that's 19 points for Victor Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Fox. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fox with speed. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite. But you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Bryant outside. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Here's Holmgren. No good, a bit long that time. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Oh, Fox! A bolt of lightning on the drive.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 9. Dort for 3. On target from range. Dort's got 6.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Bryant. To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need him to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Brian.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Holmgren, right side. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Spurs. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Here's Barnes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 6. "34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Hartenstein a screen. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. San Antonio moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Inside. Cornet. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Cornet's got his first points of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front. Up 6. And fourth quarter battle.
Oklahoma City, 38.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Shai probing. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to SGA. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castro as he continues to develop. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. The Thunder making a switch here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's the cell. Good work defensively by Dort. Thunder trail by 5. Holmgren outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren!
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. He nails it, and we're tied.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Champagny. Dort with a steal. Caruso outside. Outside Holmgren. Williams outside. Outside Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Clock at 6. Jalen Williams. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Champagny. Here's Castle. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Wembanyama. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
On the wing, SGA. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. Oh, the shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. There's the steal.
When you telegraph a cross-court pass, it usually gets picked off.
Now Fox. Wembanyama screen. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Side out. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. And they go to the intentional foul. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done. In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Another steal. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Now Fox. Up top, Wembanyama. Can't get it. Now SGA. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Al.